So I'm sure maybe you guys have noticed that I've been posting occasionally a series called Let's Talk About. And basically, it's pretty obvious if you listen to it. God, that lighting. It's pretty obvious if you listen to it that it is just a little mini podcast kind of thing where I talk about a specific subject or experience or series of experiences. And I want to keep doing that because that's like, I have the solo cast, which is basically me kind of recapping. It's doing vlogs like this, but like a little bit, not like more scripted. It's not scripted at all, but it's like a little bit more focused. And this is more like just my brain. I'm going to post whatever random thing right now. I've recorded a million videos like this that I just don't post. I don't post it that night. So I see the next day and go outdated and I delete it. So, solo cast is basically just that, but a little bit more refined, a little bit more contained, and it goes up on the podcast feed on Spotify, and they get edited. Where I would cut that out. So I want to know if there are any topics you guys want me to cover for the Let's Talk About series. I've done content like let's talk about caffeine, let's talk about Christmas, let's talk about my music taste and how I got it. And I have a few ideas like that. There's like it's kind of like a big long Q&A, but without a question and just a topic. I'm more explaining it because it's an obvious thing. Yeah, if you guys have something you want me to get into and see my opinion on, I have like a little mini collection opinion thing I want to talk about, which is actually school fundraising car washes. I have an opinion on that. That's gonna be a shorter one, but I guess that kind of follows the old "In My Opinion" series I did when I was living in Michigan, where I just like basically talked about something mildly controversial and just kind of gave a little bit of like bare minimum insight, like should we be tipping servers? Yes, but no. Yes, because that's the system we live in and that's how they get their money, so don't fuck them over by going, I don't want to tip. But also no, because pay them a living wage so they don't have to rely on tips. Fuck you. Kind of like that. But, a silica packet. What is this for? Desistant drying packet, discard with care. Paquet desestatif and disposo prudamente. Saco decente. Saco desecante. I'm being insensitive. Anyways, also, I'm sure you've noticed, let's flip you around, we have some better lighting here in the kitchen. Because if you see any vlogs or videos of mine, the kitchen's always like a dimly lit piss yellow because of the old lighting that my grandmother had my uncle install years ago. This piss fuck ass lighting, this such shit horse cock milk fucker lighting. There you go, YouTube algorithm, take that. Which used these dog shit bulbs, horrible, proprietary. Having that ceiling fixture was like having an iPhone. It only takes one fucking plug. It's so ass. But my parents finally had some time. They had the light fixtures at home, so we switched that out. And now the kitchen has much better brightness. And the hallway has a light again. Yippee! Unfortunately, that means right now my bedroom, my ceiling lights are kind of down to that. That's my lamp bulb. But they're at Walmart right now and they're picking me up some bulbs and some other stuff. So also the fucking heat, dude. We had that whole I just posted a short about it, me filling up the oil for heat. We were at like 1% oil, and I realized we were at that last night when I was walking around the basement, doing an excursion outside of my office. I can't fucking talk right now. I've been talking a lot lately. I've been recording a lot of videos since I have the 2 days off. Today's Tuesday, by the way. Currently 5:50. Ooh, look how it's scanning. You can see the refresh rate of the actual screen of the LED. There's a refresh rate of that. That's so cool. I love seeing shit like that. Anyway, so yeah, I've been recording a lot, so I can't really talk. So anyway, I went and I keep saying anyway, dude. I want to fucking punch myself in the head. Where are the bunnies? Oh, they're over there. They think I'm out here for dinner. Not for you. But I had to go to the gas station last night at 1 a.m. to get oil. And I woke up this morning because I only got 10 gallons. It's not enough to run it through the night, so I couldn't let it run the whole night to keep the house warm. And last night was like 8 degrees, but felt like -9 or something like that. It was something crazy. And so I woke up this morning at about 8:30, and the house was 44 degrees, so I had to run to the store immediately. I made 2 trips and got 25 more gallons of diesel to put in my fuel tank to light that bitch up. Got myself 1/8 of a tank with that, almost $100 later. And got the house warmed up, and it's, well, kind of warm. I'm keeping it at 60 degrees. That's about all I can afford to do right now. And I'm getting oil delivered in the next couple days, hopefully. But yeah, a couple good things. Got the light, and I want to make more of that podcast. Now that I'm going to have Tuesday off as well, I've been sitting around all day, like not sitting around, but I've been working on a bunch of random stuff, kind of going like ping-ponging back and forth between projects. And now it's just kind of chilling, playing some Marvel Rivals. But I got off that so I can go and do something else. I just put away laundry. And yeah, I want to figure out how to dedicate better time now that I have an extra 24 hours to do some stuff. No matter what, whenever I have, I got burps in my chest on. Whenever I have that much time available to me, like if I have one day, it's like, oh, I can jam pack all this stuff in it and be really productive and get to the end of the day and be like, yeah, you know what? I feel generally productive. I feel like I got stuff done because I had such a limited amount of time. But now, when I have all this extra time, I'm looking at it like, I didn't do shit. I didn't do fuck all shit. Man, this lighting. That big overcast lighting. Hold on, check this out. I'm gonna turn on the garage light too. Yeah, fill that out. So, anyway. Now with the extra day, I'm like, I definitely can't justify the day as productive by the end of it. I'm gonna look back as I'm in bed, just like, I didn't do fuck. I didn't do anything. God, I'm pathetic. I'm weak. I'm stupid. I'm silly. I'm a weenie. But in reality, I recorded 4 vocal covers, edited 1, got that done and ready and scheduled to go up in 2 days. I recorded 4 parts of Shadows of the Damned, got 3 edited, have to edit the last one, and uploaded. I cleaned out a lot of stuff on my PC. I did my laundry. I did a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff around the house. Did the bunny's litter box, cleaned up, and went to the dump and went to the post office. I did a whole bunch of stuff. But regardless, it's like, oh, I didn't do anything. Nah, I didn't do anything. I wasted all that time. All that time was wasted. But in truth, I need to try to give myself the credit. But having the 2 days off is just kind of like, oh boy, I have to sit there and power through more work days. But it is good because I get to, I want my hair to just be like messy and thrown around because it's dreadlocks, dude. They're not supposed to be clean and uniform. But there's like the OCD, not actual like OCD, but like that part of my brain that's like, I want it to be nice and uniform and look like it's drawn, look like it's art and whatever have you. But like in reality, it's they're dreadlocks, so you just fucking do whatever, who cares? I think a lot of it is just like, I don't want to look stupid with one piece of hair sticking up like this. I've had videos where I've just had a piece of hair jutting out randomly like that, and I didn't notice the whole time, and I'm like, wow, what a dumbass idiot. You can't feel through your hair? You didn't feel your hair wrapped around your ear like this the whole time? But yeah. So, what was I saying? I don't know. Regardless, it's like, no matter what I do, I'm never going to feel accomplished, I was saying, with one less day in the work week, the week will go by a lot faster, because Tuesday and Wednesday are the initial slog, because those are the first 2 days going back to, Dylan's sending me a text, hold on. He's asking me a question about the light bulbs I asked him to get. But yeah, so, like, I have to get through those first 2 days where like you're easing back into work, and then I go work on my kitchen job, and then that's like its own kind of series of whatever, and then you have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which are just self-harmingly bad. Sorry, that's all I could think to say. Just like it's so bad, it's so slow, it's so monotonous, it's so boring, and I just started almost. I was almost like cracked open that fucking tape measure. That would have been a disaster. I have to, my hands, I'm in such like a keep busy mood. That's what I'm trying to do. I gotta go like masturbate 7 times just to get this extra energy out of me. Yeah, so it's gonna be weird because I'll have less days at work and more days at home, which is just gonna kind of skew how my week feels. But it's going to be overall good, and the one thing I did think about is like, it's one less day that I feel obligated to write,
because I usually write Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Thursday for twice as long because I go in an hour later. I go in at the same time, but I don't have to leave as early to go to my other job, so I can leave like 30 extra minutes later. And I've also been starting writing at like 11:30 and writing until about 12:45 or so. So I'll be getting like a little over an hour each day of writing, and I'm doing a lot of writing while I'm at work. Just taking a lot of notes. It's like, oh, good, put that in. That makes writing a lot easier. So I'm not just staring. Like, what else can I do? Because all of the time I spend like enhancing scenes, adding details and character traits and little sprinkles of like authenticity to make it feel real and lived in is often inspired whenever I'm at work. I'm listening to a song and they say a certain lyric, which kind of triggers like a ooh, that like branches off into a different thought that goes, oh, that word makes me think of this, which makes me think I can incorporate that, and then blah blah blah. Or if I'm listening to a podcast and part of their conversation, they use words or they describe scenarios that like tangentially connect me to whatever I'm writing or something I'm going to be writing, and I think, okay, yeah, I need to write this down because that just made me think of this or whatever. Sometimes it's like, that's a good word, I'm going to copy that. A lot of writing is just, that's a good word. Where can I put that in my book and make me feel smart? That's a lot of writing, dude. But yeah, so I have to try to. Today's a trial run to make me feel like, all right, what can I do to make this day feel productive as productive as Monday? And now throughout the coming weeks, it's like I also need to make sure I do right in this day so I don't forfeit that time. I'm already 2 months into the year, and this writing project's going well. I'm getting close. It's closing into like the last sections, and then get to the next one. But I'm not going to talk about writing because nobody cares about listening about writing. I just have to talk about it. Yeah, I had one more thing I was going to mention, but I lost it in amidst all the miasma bullshit. So I think that's going to do it. Just kind of rambled for 12 minutes. And this is, like I said, this is where all my energy is. And I have to make sure I hit the treadmill tonight because I didn't do my 13,000 steps at work today. And Tuesday gives me an extra day for airsoft, which, if I can get that figured out, very exciting. And I can be like, oh, Monday can be just a do stuff at home day, then Tuesday can be run out and do errands kind of day. Because the dump is also open on Tuesday, so I can go to the dump on a Tuesday instead of cramming everything into Monday. I do have a bunch more videos to edit, a bunch more to record, and once I finish with Shadows of the Damned, I'm going to start doing playthrough recording sessions of PS2 games. I just got Jack X Combat Racing in today. I haven't play tested it. I'm worried that it's like a UK version or something like that. Like it's a different regionally locked version or something. I gotta test it, and that's because I got it for cheap. So if it's a different region, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna have to return it. Although I think it says no returns accepted. I think probably for that reason. If I fucked up, I'm gonna be mad. But it was only $13, so like, whatever. And I also got Jak and Daxter, the first one, which I want to do at least make some videos in. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I've been talking way too fucking long. So thanks for listening to me ramble. Bye.